Hello folks, have you ever witnessed something so perfectly synchronized that you couldn't believe your eyes? Do you wish you had taken your camera out to record it? Because the world is usually so chaotic and random, moments like this can actually be quite satisfying. And if you're into that sort of thing, this is the video for you. So grab your snacks, sit back, and stick around to the end because here's a compilation of 30 moments of perfect synchronicity caught on camera. Without further ado, let's get into it. We know soldiers go through some really intense and brutal training, right? But this must have taken months. In fact, scratch that, it must have taken years to perfect. Look at how perfectly synchronized every single one of their movements is. It's almost like it's been edited. But nope, it's completely real. And we're really impressed. And now we'd like you to take a look at this absolutely majestic dance performance by some incredibly talented Chinese dancers. They put on this unbelievable show at the opening ceremony of the 2004 Athens Olympics. Think of the hours and hours they would have had to put in on a daily basis to achieve this kind of synchronicity. But boy, the hard work has paid off and then some. That's some performance. And here's another super impressive display of synchronized dancing. We gotta say, this is simply stunning. Hats off to everyone involved. Synchronized swimming is undoubtedly one of the most fascinating and unusual sports on the planet. And in this clip, you can see some Chinese swimmers pulling off a wonderful performance at Montreal in 2009. Isn't that just some super satisfying stuff to watch? Seriously, we could watch it on repeat for hours and hours. This next clip comes from St. Petersburg, Russia. Here you can see 5 cats being completely in sync. Fascinating, isn't it? They're not even trained or anything. In our opinion, this is just proof that we're living in a simulation, and whoever's running it really likes cats. If you're looking for more proof of that claim, here's another group of super cute kitties moving in unison. And now take a look at these two buddies who are just perfectly in tune. This is actually super wholesome. They spend so much time together that they literally mirror each other's movements. And you thought completing each other's sentences was cool. It may be time to up your game. The one thing we can all agree on here is that dogs are just super adorable. Seriously, everyone should be friends with them. Just look at this cutie jumping at almost the exact same time as the water fountain. Someone give it a treat right now, please. It deserves it. And next up is this clip of these two doggies moving completely in sync. We're so proud of you guys, and of course, of your trainer. And now take a look at these two Pakistani cricket players sliding on the ground at the exact same time. Now this was probably a coincidence, but it's still kinda eerie how perfectly in sync they are, isn't it? Next up is a clip of a little girl and her dog jumping at the same time. We hope these two cuties are doing well. They really deserve the world. Take a look at these two fellows moving about in perfect synchronicity. Okay, they gotta be doing this on purpose, right? Maybe monkeys are more intelligent than we give them credit for. After all, they've been carrying circus shows for centuries at this point. And this fascinating clip comes from Africa, and here you can see constructors shoveling at the exact same time. We don't know why they decided to do this, or how they managed to pull it off, but it sure is awesome. There are a few things more fascinating than murmurations. If you don't know what that word means, murmurations are huge groups of starlings that twist, turn, and swirl across the sky in perfect synchronization. And this clip here is a perfect example of that. How did they pull this off without colliding even once? We gotta say, it's kind of miraculous. As they say, teamwork makes the dream work. Here's a clip of synchronized snow plowing. This is truly the best and most efficient way of getting something like this done. Kudos! Next up is one of the best presentations you'll ever see. Here's a clip from the Tagu Martial Arts School in China. How all these kids are in so sync is beyond us. We really want to have a chat with their teacher. This just isn't normal. And now take a look at what these very small children from Dangfeng Shaolin Kung Fu School are doing. Pretty impressive, no? These two long-necked fellas decided to share their food in the most wholesome way imaginable. Who knew giraffes could be this adorable? We're in awe. Ice skating is a really fun sport. If you haven't tried it yet, we highly recommend it. And here's a group of perfectly synced ice skaters impressing us all with their magnificent performance. We have just one word to describe this: wonderful. Hey guys, believe it or not, there's such a thing as synchronized walking. Take a look at these Japanese guys pulling off this weird, funny, and satisfying performance. We gotta say, this is actually kinda badass. Where do we sign up? Moonwalking is impressive enough as it is, but two dudes moonwalking together at the same time? Now that's a rare sight, but that's exactly what these two fellas tried to do and pulled it off magnificently. Kudos, guys! Who doesn't love trampolines? They're incredibly fun and relaxing at the same time. These two dudes took things to a whole new level when they pulled off a bunch of tricks perfectly in sync, and we're just so proud of them. Obviously, humans are capable of precision after years and years of training, but did you know that chickens can also put up impressive performances? Don't believe us? Take a look at this! Okay, so far we've only shown you moments of synchronicity occurring above the sea level. But did you know that these incredible occurrences can happen in the ocean as well? In this video, you can see a massive group of jackfish swarm together in a marvelous display. Also, notice how small the scuba diver looks in comparison to them. Nature is truly fascinating. Speaking of fascinating, take a look at these cars drifting with incredible levels of precision. Seriously, how do they pull off stuff like this? We'd be scared to bits. Skiing is already pretty difficult, and skiing with a bunch of other people to perform tricks is almost impossible. But human beings are capable of some really awesome stuff, and this is another example of just that. Just look at them go! And while we're on the topic of awesome stuff, watch these two fellas pull off some exhilarating backflips at the exact same time. And now take a look at these graceful and beautiful swans dancing with amazing synchronicity. Also, do you see the third one desperately trying to join in? We kind of feel bad for it. It just doesn't have the same skills as the other two, or maybe they just don't include it. And in this adorable and heartwarming clip, you can see a doggo try to mimic its owners as they happily dance. While he may not be perfectly in sync with them, we're including this here just because of the effort. And of course, because just how cute he is. We hope he's having a nice day wherever he is. Did you know that ballet originated during the Italian Renaissance way back in the 15th century? It's known for its artistic, elegance, and precise dance moves, and in this clip, it's a perfect example of just that. Watching them move in perfect coordination is really satisfying and soothing in a way. If you've never seen a ballet performance live, this is your sign to do so. Trust us, it's quite the experience. Alright, which of these moments did you find the most remarkable? Also, have you ever witnessed something like this? Please let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Trend Joint, and we'll see you in the next one.